Hi guys, today I'm doing a haul video. I haven't done a haul in so long. I used to do hauls constantly, like when I first started my channel. I feel like that's what I did the most, but I've been very good lately, I think, and not buying that much. I just feel like recently I've realized I've been picking up more things than normal, so I thought I would do a haul. So this isn't all stuff I picked up like yesterday. You know me, I'm not like a stickler for that kind of thing. I bought all the stuff like over the last month, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to talk about is a hairdryer. This hairdryer I mentioned in my review of the new Neutrogena, what is it, L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner, I'll link that below. It looks like this. It's just like a plain black. It says Pro Beauty Tools. That's like the brand. I've never heard of it, and I really like this. I don't know why. It's super light. It's like way lighter than my other one. My arm would get tired when I used it for a while, and this one, that doesn't happen. And it makes a really cool noise, which I know sounds weird, but it's not. It is a bit quieter than the old one, but the other one also kind of made like a racket-y noise, and this one's more of like a smooth, constant air blowing noise, kind of like at the salon. So that makes me just feel a bit more good about this one. So this one's pretty cheap. If you can find it, I would recommend it. I guess I'll do, I don't know, this. This is the Queen Honey Cocoa Butter Cream, which I've talked about a million times on my channel, and I feel like every single empties I've ever done, this has been a part of it. I'm obsessed with this. This is my night moisturizer on my face. It's really heavy duty. You can also use this as a body moisturizer on your knees, your feet, or really all over. I picked this up. This is the Dove Cream Oil, which I raved about like 1 or 2 years ago on my channel during the summer. I get the shea butter version. I just think it smells better. The other one's unscented. I just think it's really great. It's like super lightweight. Like if you like a moisturizer that really works but sinks in immediately and like you just can do it and go, this is a great option. I went to Sephora or Ulta, I can't remember, and got a Saint Tropez bronzing mitt. Mine were getting really gunky. I reused them a couple times. I washed them, but some of them are just like too gross and you just gotta get rid of it. You guys know I fake tan. I'll leave my how to fake tan at home video over here because I know it's something that's very like intimidating because you don't really know how it's supposed to work. Like it's like confusing. So I'll leave that over here and below if you're interested. This is something random I guess I'll talk about. Is a Nick stick. This is by the one called Pacific Shaving Company. You know how that just like never stops bleeding, like if you nick yourself and you have to somewhere to go and like it just won't stop bleeding, and you use this and it literally just stops the bleeding. And it does kind of burn, like if you can't deal with like minor burning, don't use it, but then it stops the bleeding immediately, and I would really recommend this. Something else random I guess is a teeth whitening gel, and this is something that I know Candy Johnson talked about like a while ago, like years ago I think on her channel. It's called the Plus White 5-minute speed whitening gel. I just got the mini one for $1.99. You can buy the whole system I think for like $5 or $10 or something, and I really like it a lot. I was nervous to try this because my teeth are super sensitive. It's really fast and easy to use. Like I would definitely repurchase this. One more thing which is really interesting to me, you guys know I'm obsessed with Batiste dry shampoo. Like it's like crazy. I have like 6 of them. Like I'm literally constantly building them up and just like can't get enough. But this one I saw and I smelled it and I was like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. It is the Sweet and Seductive Ella Henderson, it says, and I really like the smell of it a lot. And now on to makeup. So first makeup thing is the only one that's still in the container, and that is the Better Skin Concealer from Maybelline. You guys know I love this. I'm not sure if I put it in a favorites or what, but I've been using it a lot of my tutorials. It's just my favorite concealer of the moment for on the face, for on spots and stuff. It just like doesn't leave that like dry, cakey, looks like you have a concealer on look. You can use it over foundation or CC cream or whatever, but also on its own, and it's my favorite at the moment, so I just had to repurchase that. Okay, one thing I bought was the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny, the one that's like a cult favorite. People talk about this on YouTube all the time, or at least I used to when I first started out. It is not as cool toned as I was expecting. Like it's actually kind of not cool toned, but I'm liking this at this time of year where I'm not just trying to contour, where I'm trying to actually look a bit more bronzed and warm. I would recommend it if you haven't like bought it and you're looking for like a decent bronzer from the drugstore that's matte. Definitely try it out. The Pixie Correction Concentrate in Brightening Peach. This is something a lot of people talk about. They say it's a dupe for the Erase Paste. I don't think that's true. I used to love the Erase Paste. The color of it is this like pinky peach color, which is definitely a great shade for underneath the eyes to neutralize any bluish purpley tones, but I apply it with my finger just to kind of melt the product down a little bit, and maybe if I use a brush it'll work better, or like a sponge. But I just noticed that like even though the color is really good, no matter what, if I put something on top of it or not, it just doesn't blend as much as I would like it. But let me know if you guys have tried this and how you apply it, because I'd be interested to know. I bought 2 eyeshadow primers. You guys know I mentioned this in my makeup routine a couple weeks ago. I cannot find an eyeshadow primer to work. Like I literally can't. I've tried every single one out there, and like people keep recommending it. I'm like, oh my god, I've tried that, it didn't work. I bought these 2. One is the Milani eyeshadow primer. People say this is amazing, and so I tried it. It didn't work for me. It was a different consistency for once. Usually everything is exactly like the Urban Decay, and this one was a bit more drying. Like I could see little spots almost, like it dried me out, but yeah, I still got creasing. Honestly, I think because my eyes are hooded, I think that because my eyes create such a heavy crease when I have makeup on, I'll just never always have a crease, like no matter what, like within seconds. So I just think I'm hopeless. Like I think there's literally no way around not creasing. So if you're like me, with that. Let me know in a comment, like if there's something wrong with me, I'm doing something wrong, like I don't know. And I bought this one because a lot of people told me this one was like a tattoo, like it's not going anywhere. Maybe I should try something from that brand. What is it? Kat Von D. Maybe they have something that'll work for me. Who knows? But then I bought this one from Hard Candy. Literally, it's my first product I ever bought from Hard Candy. This is their eyeshadow primer. It says Eyes the Limit. It's a huge thing. Like, there's so much product in here. I'm never going to use all this up. But I find it to be a similar consistency to this one. It's kind of almost like an eyeshadow primer that's the same consistency as the Professional from Benefit. And I find that odd because I find that to be quite oily. This, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I thought I would mention it now. It is the Rimmel Kate Moss lip balm. I feel like I've mentioned this in a video recently, but I can't remember. And it looks like this. It smells like peaches, and it's great for right before you put on any kind of lipstick or anything. And then something from Milani I picked up because Emily Noel talked about these, and I was really interested because I think there's a similar product from Clarins that I would obviously be too expensive for me to try. This is the Milani Moisture Lock Rose Hip Oil Infused Lip Treatment. They have like 3 different versions of this. There's like a coconut oil one and like 2 other ones. It's almost just like a lip gloss to me, honestly. It doesn't seem like an oil. It has this gigantic like applicator, and it definitely smells nice like roses, which I really, really like. You put it on and it feels good for a second, but once it sinks in, your lips feel more chapped and like dehydrated. Like you have to keep on applying it. It was kind of expensive just for what it is, I think. So I don't know if I would repurchase this. One thing that's been a favorite of mine, you guys have seen me in my recent videos, not today actually, but most recent videos, I've been wearing this on my lips. It is the Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. I've been wanting one of these for so long. People used to rave about these, but all of them had shimmer, and that's just not for me. I hate shimmer in my lip product. They smell really nice. They're like papaya, but they've recently launched a line of them that are creamy and more pigmented. I can't remember what it's actually called, but they're right next to the regular line, and this is my favorite shade. This is Berry Brown. Really like this one. It lasts for super long. It's really, really moisturizing. You do need a mirror to apply it because it is so pigmented, but it's kind of very similar to like the Revlon lip butters, but better. This is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. I really like Milani's blushes. They last on me for a really long time, and you guys know I'm all about the cream blushes. The steel convertible colors are my jam.
Holler out to Olivia from The Bachelor this season. My jam. If you don't get that reference, then it's because you don't watch The Bachelor, and you should, so what are you doing?
Anyway, I saw this one when I was out one day, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back and buy it because I just have to. And this is the shade 1 Romantic Rose, and it's such a neutral color, and it makes my pores look small somehow. I love Milani packaging, like the gold, I love it. I'm obsessed. And my last 2 are both mascaras. One you saw in my favorite mascara video, if that went up already, I think, and that is the Voluminous False Fiber Lashes. I'm wearing this one today. I really, really love this mascara. It just has a really awesome brush, and this is what I used to use back in the day on my channel when I first started my channel, and I just really, really loved it. It gives you a ton of length, and it really holds a curl. It's not that hard to remove, and it's awesome for my stubborn, short, stupid lashes that don't curl. And this one is the one I used to use in high school, which I finally realized. This is the Voluminous Million Lashes. This is a plastic bristled brush. It's really interesting looking. It kind of looks like the Maybelline Define a Lash, but it's a bit different, and I got the one in waterproof. It's super hard to remove, but I really, really, really like this one a lot. This one gives you the definition and the volume-ish and length and holds a curl, but it isn't as like natural looking, I guess. And those are my final products in this drugstore haul. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I haven't done a haul in so long. Let me know if you guys miss my hauls and you want to see more of them, because I really love doing hauls and I love buying things, obviously. Let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Please subscribe. Bye. What else? And sorry, lost my train of thought. Something smells so good. Oh my god. I have to finish this video and go eat something. It smells amazing. And this is what am I saying? Wow, there's a lot of ingredients in here. Jeez. What? I don't know. What you want to... I don't know. I'm so lost right now.